Okay, in any case, what I'm going to do is to try to challenge those bots, holiday bots, as quickly, win against them as quickly as possible, and then just move on and play some casual chess, maybe do some variants as well. So let's start with the snowman. Powder, the name. Challenge mode, obviously. Hello, Jacek. Hello. How are you doing? Did you bring your friends? You were supposed to bring your friends. Okay, so apparently I'm playing Powder already. Let's see if that works. Okay. So far, so good. E4, E5. He knows some theory, apparently. Okay. Okay. Queen E7, I mean, this is probably not the best move. It does protect the pawn, but what black is doing is really not what you're supposed to do in the opening. Blocking the queen. Blocking the bishop with the queen, sorry. So let me just introduce the knights into the game and hopefully jump like that. Do I want to attack the queen already? Yeah, I think so. It looks quite good, to be honest. Oh, okay, so the powder apparently doesn't really know yet about the strength of the pieces. So I'm just going to consume that. Yes, it's just 1800, but hopefully the other ones are going to be stronger. This is the first one. So I'm not expecting this to be problematic. And in fact, it's not problematic at all, because as you see, the Powder just would like to attack with his own king. So that's a bit of a brave approach. But the king went... This was quite a journey, I must say. So King E7, pretty interesting idea, opening idea, in order to transfer the king to G7. So if only this wasn't for the loss of the queen, perfectly reasonable, to be honest. Okay, so let me just perhaps develop some other pieces, see what the reaction is going to be. H5 instead of H6 to attack the queen. Okay, so how do we win this in the fastest way possible? Yeah, I think this is Christmas Beth Harmon. I'm not sure, to be honest. Or just the mistress. Okay, so there was a trap here. I played this for a specific person, for a specific reason. If only he took, king takes f6, queen e5, checkmates right away. He didn't go for that, but I think knight g5 is still going to be quite powerful. Maybe that's just Granny Beth. Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to capture every single piece of his. There was a challenge like that in bot battles. I'm not sure if any of you guys were watching. And does the link work even? Okay, so the command seems to be... And it needs to be fixed, huh? It looks ugly. And why is that? Oh. No, I'm not really thinking about this position. No, it's not that. I'm just trying to fix the timer because it looks ugly. What if we do that? Like that, perhaps? Who is following me? Dear Pulchne, well, I'm doing pretty fine, thank you. Oh, nice to see you. Even in the English stream. I'm assuming most people here are from Poland. As you see, after each and every follow, my HP gets lower. So you might, in fact... Why is this John? Wait, it was supposed to be Matt. Oh, that's another bug. Okay, so that's checkmate. Yeah, one against this guy. So I guess we can tick that already. And move on to the next one. No, 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 no. So basically the stream boss widget failed me. Yeah, hey Chess Dojo. Oh. I thought that whenever you're going to follow me, I'm not John. The default graphics is not going to be displayed. That's a bummer. Wait, I should be able to fix that in like a couple of seconds. I really want to test this feature. Okay, if I just do that again. Okay, that seems fine. Right, okay, so from the... Whenever someone does something to me, I should be able to... I mean, the widget should work. Let's see if that's going to work. Right, so back to bots. Back to bots. Where's the next guy? So if I click next bot, will it work? Wondering. Yeah. Yeah, I know there was a thing, but see, the point is that it was just supposed to decrease the HP I have, and instead some other random graphic just came out. So I think there was a bit of a bug here. Okay, so Eve is an elf, rated 1000, and I'm not sure why I'm playing white again. Let's start with D4 this time. Okay, she plays the modern, isn't it? The modern? It is the modern. D6. Okay, so opening wise, so far so good. This is actually theory. All of this is theory. I'm not sure if knight bd2 is more precise as compared to h3. Let's try knight bd2. Okay, knight bd7 is probably not precise because this gives me e5, but I mean, we're talking about 1000... Okay. So she knows the opening, doesn't know about the necessity to protect the pieces yet. Which is okay, so every bot has its flaw. This is her flaw, she needs to work on that. Let me just castle and maybe a bit of an explanation, word of an explanation. In this position, after e takes f6, e file gets open, so what I really need to do is just to escape from the center because the queen is going to be in great danger. Okay, so bishop b3 versus bishop d3. How do you determine the proper one? It's actually quite hard here because if you go to b3, she's going to play d5 and the bishop is locked. If I go to d3, the bishop is locked in the first place. But since I don't want to allow bishop f5, which is sort of an active move, maybe bishop d3. Okay, happy with that. Let's just develop the pieces. Okay, tripled pawns. I love this very specific... why didn't she take it? I really wanted to show you the fantastic pawn structure she would get. So right now knight f6 is a threat. Bishop d6 is also a nasty weapon. And if I try to mix those two... Ah, okay, she doesn't... She just... Again... The value of the pieces and basically the concept of capturing pieces is quite difficult for Eve. But okay, she seems like a young elf. There is still time. Okay. Brave sacrifices all over the board. Yikes. Oh no, my queen. I need to show you that. Oh no, my... Do you know Oh no, my queen? This is... This is a catchphrase of a quite a famous streamer. Do you know who I'm talking about? I'm wondering if this is some sort of a joke. Yes. Oh no, my queen is basically something Eric Rosen says whenever he sacrifices the queen, hoping for the player to take it, because then there's a trap after all of the moves. Yes, 1,000. She should play a bit better than that. Agreed. Okay, let's just win this end and go for the next one. First check. I got checked. It gets quite dangerous, to be honest. Right. So Eve, good game. I'm afraid you still need to practice a bit. Capturing pieces is quite important. Okay, Eve. Let's go for... Okay. So the next one seems to be the boss of the whole family, but he's not as strong as old Beth Harmon. In the lower right corner of the screen. Ho ho ho, let's relax with a nice game of chess by the fire. Fine by me. I'm going to relax, not you. Old man. Let's go aggressively. Yes, I'm from Poland. But today we have so right now there's an English stream, but later on at 1 p.m. there's going to be a Polish stream. So today is a very busy day. So if you're from Poland or interested in learning Polish, feel free to drop by. Okay, so in this advanced variation of Caro-Kann, there is a nice idea, which is basically to push the pawn here, because if you start thinking about Black's next moves, it's... Well, Black needs to develop the pieces, right? So he plays e6. He would love to play e6 in order just to develop the bishop and to play c5 later on. So if I play e6 myself, I'm just going to stop his whole development, and he's just going to be stuck. And I need to change the music because, yeah, I need to. I'm not sure if you hear anything, by the way. But this one was killing me. Okay, skip ad. Yeah, whatever, just not what was played. Okay, queen in danger, queen in jeopardy, but okay, knight e5 would be just totally, you know, but knight d3 comes with a check. So I need to take with the pawn on f7. This is the only... Ah, okay, now I'm just winning by force. Because this is an English stream, I don't mind streaming in English. Okay, so there's queen g6 check. There's also queen h3 check. Which one should we choose? I quite like the idea of playing queen h3 check. Because after king f6, there's going to be knight e4. Whoa, what is this guy trying to do? Okay, dear Santa. So next time, instead of just working to prepare the Christmas and delivering the gifts and all of that stuff, we need to practice some chess. Because this was just very bad. Okay. Santa, done. Next one. Dash. Okay, Dash seems to be quite a badass here. He's the reindeer. And he says red is a good opening. Perhaps. Not sure about that. I mean, sometimes I do play Reti, but with a bit of a different concept. I rarely play knight f3. No, not like overbreak. No. So yeah, queen f6. That seems a bit premature, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe there is an idea like that. I don't know all of the theory. Maybe this is a novelty and. Possibly. a5. Queen f6 combined with a5. How do we feel about that? Whether d4 is the best. Let's... Okay. Manage Paul. Is d4 the best? Okay, I'm going to sneeze. So... About to. Okay. 5 minutes to vote. Let's see what the results are going to be. Ah, by the way. No, a prediction is d4 the best? So this feature might not work for Polish people there, but yes, no. But for people not from Poland, this should work. Okay, so there's this pretty new feature on Twitch, and you might want to check this out. Basically, you sort of gamble for the channel points. Ah, it does work for Poland, for Polish people. Okay, so you might just predict whether you believe. I'm not sure if the answer. Okay, I need to establish the answer in my own mind. Okay, I know what the answer is. This should be quite objective, but it's not going to be objective this time. I needed to pick a side here. So you can predict the result and win other people's points, basically. This is how it's going to work. But prediction is something different from the survey, so it's a different story. Perhaps I made it a bit complex. Okay, I need to start making some moves because Dash is playing some bad chess, and I'm struggling to take advantage of this. Okay, so I'm playing h5, hoping to see knight. Okay, either of these two moves. Knight h8 seems a bit passive, and I don't even mind losing this pawn because it's totally irrelevant. So if I'm just playing bishop f4, hitting the pawn on c7, or just crashing through this, which is also okay. There you go. Okay, I don't even want to take this, to be honest, because I'm really attacking here. I'm on an attacking position, so the knight is much more important than the rook. I feel it's not going to escape, and I really want to focus on the initiative right now. So opening the king's position, bringing the resources, this is basically the strategy. So I'm not even going to waste time on taking this pawn, I'm just going forward. Okay, d6 or d takes c6. This looks like a nice way to introduce the queen. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm winning here, but the queen at least. Okay, where's the checkmate? Bishop d6, then just king d8, bishop takes f8, king c7, queen d6. That looks checkmatey, but he can go here as well. Yeah, that's a drawback of the strategy, but let's try that anyway. I mean, bishop f4 is going to take on h5 anyway. Okay, let's try that. Is d4 the best by test? Quite a brave position on that matter. Okay, he's fighting. Dash is fighting. But this is over. Whoa, you might be better than Holly. Give her a try. Who is Holly? Is Holly the old Beth Harmon? Yes. This is Holly. Okay, so she's rated 2000. The previous bots were pretty weak. I think e4 is the best by test move. Petrov. Okay, so is Holly the female version of Fabiano Caruana? No, probably weaker. When I was a younger player, I used to love this knight c4 line. Okay, let's test it. Obviously, knight f3 is the main move, but knight c4. Let's try if I still remember some theory there. Okay, queen e7. Normally people just take here. It's pretty standard. Oh. Okay. So I guess the idea is that if I play d3, she goes d5. If I go knight c3, she goes knight e4, then knight d5. But knight c3, she also has d5 once more. Okay, let's just develop the pieces. Well, she does look like a lady. Okay. this is quite funny. If I go bishop g4, king d8, bishop c8, king c8, and that's pretty much close to castling. But if I go g3 first, hoping to find her running out of dark squares, because as soon as the queen is put on the light square, the discovered check will be much more dangerous. Okay, so there is knight e5, an idea like that. There is bishop g4. Let's try bishop g4. And now knight e5. But then she just takes. Oh. Perhaps this wasn't so strong. Okay, so Holly escaped, but now I can go knight g6, and the question is whether I want to do that because after the exchanges, h takes g6, black could be quite solid, to be honest. Well, okay, if I don't go for it, it's the only way to prove my point. And where is this rook going? Who knows? Okay, so that should be crushing in a moment because black has no control over of the dark squares whatsoever. So now let's start with a check and just bring some resources. Now that's just exchanging pieces. Yes, I'm not sure where the knight is supposed to go right now, but queen e2. Let's just try a4. And now from a different angle. That's stubborn defense, I have to admit. Yes, the bots can be really stubborn in defense. I remember when there was the bot battle event, one of the main prizes was to win against Noam, one of the bots. And even though I managed to very easy to get a piece advantage, I totally couldn't crack his defense. But this time it should be much easier. And it's a pity because all in all, I think I had a pretty decent shot to get the prize. Okay, holiday bots, you need to practice.